Hello guys, what's going on, and welcome back to part 2 of the How to Make a Discord Bot series. Now, if you just clicked on this video and haven't seen part 1, make sure to check it out. It's going to be on the top right of this video and also in the video description. Alright, so the first thing, you have your code here. Also, sorry for all the voice cracks, I don't know what's going on. You have all this code here. You should be pretty much at the same spot except for this, but you know, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So, I'm gonna delete this just for the tutorial. But in your config.json, you want to put in two more things. So the token should be here. I just deleted it so I won't have to reset it again after this video. But basically, there's gonna be a guild ID after it. Make sure you separate it by a comma. Now you can't put a comma after this; it will just give an error. So only put a comma when there's another variable in here. Which you wanted to define. So we have our token, which is I'll just put it after I'm done with this section. Now, then there's the guild ID. Now, if you don't know how to get this guild ID, there are a few methods. So the first thing is you go user settings. Like, this is the easiest one, and I'm just going to show this one. User settings, advanced, and this should be off. You just click on. If it's already on, it doesn't matter. Just leave it on. Now right click on your server logo and click copy ID. This shouldn't be there if you don't have developer mode, but I have developer mode on, so it should be there immediately. Just copy the ID and then just paste it in here, so it should be exactly the same. Click paste and it's still there. Now the client ID is actually a bit different. There's two ways of getting it. One is from here on the bot. So once you're at your bot, you want to click copy ID. Now once you're here, you want to paste it in. So just go here, right click, click paste, or select all, click Control V. Now once that's done, you can already close this off. So you can save it and close it off. Okay, so now what you want to do is, actually no, let me just close the page real quick. Okay, so now what you want to go ahead and do is in here, you can, just for some specific commands, you can do token and guild ID, comma, client ID. So we'll get all these variables from the config.json. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you on how to make slash commands. Now, this is pretty important because since Discord.js v13, Discord wants your bot to work with slash commands because it just makes it a bit easier for the users sometimes, and it also has a lot of options. In my opinion, I like normal commands more, but I'm going to show you how to make slash commands as well, because I'm actually going to make a moderation system with buttons in the next episode. Now, I'm going to show you how to make normal buttons today, but I'm going to show you how to make a moderation system with buttons as well. So first off, you want to install 3 new packages. So the first one is called, you just type in your terminal, click new terminal, or put the keyboard shortcut next to it, type in npm install or npmi, and then you can actually, in one line, you can actually type in multiple package names. So we need to install 3 more packages, 3 more add-ons basically. The first one is called @discord.js/builders. Just like this. Then put a space. Remember to put a space, and then do @discord.js/rest. Another space, and then the last one is Discord -API -types. So it should be just like this for you. So if it isn't, just make it just like that. Boom. Now it's just added 21 packages, stuff like that. If we go in package.json, there's 3 more plugins. It's the builders, the rest, and the API types. So we're just gonna get a new terminal. Boom. So oops. Alright. So now we're gonna go into the link in the description. It's gonna be the first link in the description, or the second. I'm not sure. Probably the second because of the old video. But just go into that link in the description. Now it should be on this creating commands Discord.js guide page. If it isn't, then just go into the v13.discord.js.guide, and then go on the creating commands section right here. And here's basically everything you need to know about creating commands. Now, what I would actually recommend you doing is basically just copying basically all of this. So just copy all of that, what I just copied, and paste it in here. So we're just gonna adjust these things. So it should look about like this. Now, basically, this just makes it that we have all of the commands stored. So every time you want to make a new command, you're going to put it in here. Okay? You're going to put it in this new /command builder. So you're just going to type in new /command builder. And then in these brackets, you're going to write nothing and then .set name. This is going to be your command name. I'm just not going to focus on everything. You just copy, paste, and just adjust the things as you like. But we still need to actually import these things from these dependencies. So first you want to write on top here, which that's what I usually do. I'm also going to add comments this time. So you're going to do variables or imports. Const. Now we're first going to do /command builder is equal to we're going to require the at discord.js /builders. Now we're going to do const rest, all in capitals, and between these curly brackets with one space between. You want to require from the at discord.js /rest. Now the last one is const routes equals to require, and then in here we're just going to type in Discord API types. Now important, once you've put this in, you want to put in a / and you will see there's a lot of options still here. So you're going to put in the v9, not the v9.mjs, just the v9. So just click v9 or just type in v9, it really doesn't matter, it will do the same. But don't do the .mjs, just do the normal v9, okay? So once that's done, we have required and imported all of these things. Now I'm just going to add some more comments real quick. Creates the client, or creates the bot, I don't know how to explain it properly. Logs a message once the bot is online. List of all commands. Oops. This is basically just gonna register all the application commands. Application commands, by the way, are called /commands. So if you've probably only heard of /commands, they are also application commands. You can change this message however you like. I usually like to make this like loaded /commands. Now we're just gonna adjust some settings here. So this in here, you basically always want to put if you want to put new commands. And now we're actually gonna make our first /command. So we're just gonna write here. We're just gonna write client.on and then interaction create. Also, there's no difference between these quotations and these quotations. They are both the same, but you can't start it with a double and end it with a single. You can't do this. It will give you an error. So you always have to decide pretty much. So client interaction create. So this basically calls it every time an interaction is created, whether it's a button if you press a button, or if it's these context menus where you right click on. Oops. Yeah, I showed my thing. Okay, where you right click on these things, and then there's like apps, and then on the apps you can do something else. I just type in a message, or right click, and there should be apps somewhere if you add that. But I'm probably not gonna focus on that yet because I don't really see the point in that. but if you really request that, I'll probably also do it. So yeah, we're gonna call every time an interaction creates. So if a slash command is executed, a button is pressed, or etc. Now we're gonna make it an async function, and make sure this is also you can change this however you want. This can be interaction or inter. I actually like to put it at interaction, so I exactly know what it means, because I'm a huge Inter Milan. I'm not, okay. But yeah, just put interaction or inter. Really doesn't matter. Just make sure you remember what you put here. And now we're gonna make an arrow function. If you don't know how an arrow function works, it basically just, it's almost like an equal sign. Okay. So now once in here, we first want to check if the application, if the interaction is not a command. To that, you just type in if, and then not interaction dot is command, and then we're gonna return, but we're gonna return nothing. Now we're just gonna do const command name equals to interaction. So this basically requires and imports the command name out of interaction, so we can easily check what the command name is. So now in here we can do if interaction dot command name. Actually, yeah, no, it has to be command name like this, const command name. If interaction dot command name is equal to ping, and then what is it gonna do? It's gonna await interaction dot reply pong. So we're just gonna do this and type in node dot. Okay, slash command builder has already been declared. Where? Oops, I forgot. Yeah. Okay, boom. Okay, we're gonna try again. Node dot. Okay, loaded slash commands, and the bot is now online. So if we go here, the bot is online, so that still works. If we type in slash, that will be I'm very cool. Now it replies with pong. If I just put this in and press enter, it will send pong. So this works. So you've just basically created your own command, your own bot, which basically does something when you tell it to do something. Now we're gonna make this ping command a little more advanced, because you might have seen it on other Discord bots, and you might want to put it on your own Discord bot as well. So basically, do you know these things where it says like pong 30 ms, like this? Yeah, this is actually what we're gonna be doing right now. So to do that, we first need to make a variable for this time it takes the bot to reply. So we're gonna name it ping, because it's the latency, and it's gonna be the date dot now, and then minus the interaction dot created timestamp. So basically, what this does is it gets the date from now, when it basically gets the date from when the message is sent, so when the bot registers it, minus when I pressed enter on the command. And then await interaction not reply. Now you've already seen these quotations. You'll just want to get these quotations back again, and then type in pong or whatever, pong, and then in this $sign and then these curly brackets. In these curly brackets here, you want to put in ping. And if you want this ms at the end, you just have to put ms, because this is going to be in milliseconds. So now we're gonna restart our bot, so put node dot, and now we're back at it, do slash ping, and it will say pong 128 ms, so that actually successfully worked. So now you have a bot which turns online, and you can get slash commands with it. Now that's really cool, but now we want to get a bit more advanced. You already see this here on the top. We're gonna focus on buttons. Now this actually has some more things here. For example, it imports the Discord JS thing differently. We don't have to do this, But as you can see here in this code, const row equals new message action row. We can't just write message action row. We have to write discord dot message action row. But I'm just going to show you real quick. So if we just make a test button. So we're just going to make a test button. We're basically going to do const row equals to new discord dot action message action row. You see this here. Don't forget the brackets. And now in here you want to do dot add components, and then in these brackets you want to press enter, and then you want to do new message button. Discord dot message button. Yeah. So if you imported it like I did, which I would recommend you to do, and you just wrote Discord like this without these curly brackets or something, and you write message button, as you can see, if I just do new message button, it will automatically make it to discord.message button. Import Discord. That's just basically what I did on the top. So now the new discord.message button, and now in here we can set some things. So the first thing I'd always recommend you doing, so you don't forget it, is the custom ID. So we need this to later reply to the button. So if someone presses the button, or mostly if you press the button, it will reply to you, to the other message, or if it just sends a message to the channel. So we're gonna set the custom ID to ping. Then we're gonna do dot set label. Now on the set label, you can type in whatever there should be standing on the button. So if you just want to make it ping, you can make it ping. You can basically make it anything really. And then we're gonna do dot set style. And here there are 5 styles. Danger is the red one. Link is the blue one with a link button, I think. I'm actually going to test link for this one. There's just all these 5 buttons. You can also go on the Discord docs, so you can also go on the documentations and v13 and just search message button here. And then not type, style, there's all these linked here. So primary, secondary, success, danger, and link. You can see this here as well. So yeah, this is what primary looks like. This is what success looks like. And these are the disabled ones. Yeah, this is the link button with this little link button. Looks pretty funny. Destructive is actually called the danger. So it's in discord.js, it's called danger. You can see it here as well. Then secondary, it's just a bit gray. Looks like it's disabled, but it actually isn't. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So we're gonna use link for this one. And now we can't just reply with ping. It won't automatically put the button. So to do that, we're gonna put this, and then we're going to make the content the pong blah 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 ms. So this is basically the message content itself, so what it's going to reply to you. And then we're going to add components. So we're going to write components, and then in an array you're going to write row. Now I always do this, I always make this an action row, so I know what kind of row it is. So action row always looks better to me. But if we just go ahead and save this, then restart our bot, if we just do it like this, go back to Discord, to our Discord server, type in /ping, it will actually reply with nothing. Okay, let's see, what's the error? Oh, it's just the link. It's just a link button. You can't make it a link button when there's no link. So we're gonna just make it danger, because the default button doesn't look too good. So let's just make it no dot, boom, /ping again. And as you can see here, it says Pong 118 ms, and there's this button which won't do anything yet, but that's what I'm gonna do right now. So as you can see, we created the button. We know how to get the button here. Now the only thing we still need to do is we need to make it so it actually replies if the button is red. So we're just going to do if, and then interaction.isButton, and then don't forget these brackets after that, and then these curly brackets, so it's a function. And here, you first want to check for the custom ID, which is set here. That's why I said never forget it. It's really important. You want to do if interaction dot custom ID. Now these three equal signs mean that it perfectly has to match with this. So you can just copy, paste, boom, or just type in ping. Just make sure you don't do any spelling mistakes. And once it's done, a ping, we're just gonna make it another function. And in here you can basically do everything you want to it to reply. So we're gonna do a wait interaction dot reply hi, for example. So once that's done, we're gonna open up a terminal again, type in node dot boom. It says load the slash commands, and I'm very cool is now online. And if I just do slash ping now, it says pong here. If I click this ping button, okay, again won't do anything. Let's see, this interaction failed. Okay, I'm really stupid. I still put this here. If the interaction is not a command, it just returns nothing. So now I'm 100% sure this should work. If I do slash ping, I'm still going to keep it on this interaction.reply because that's how we learned it. So if we do interaction.reply, it should reply hi to the message like this. So to this, let me show you. If I just enter this, so it should respond hi to this message, not to like the interaction or something, to just exactly this message. And as you can see, it does that, so it just says hi. Now we can make this a little bit cooler by going here. We're gonna instead of putting this ping, instead of putting this here, you can just type pong, and then here instead of ping, you can just put what's the ping, and then instead of just putting hi here, you can also put pong a ping ms, and don't forget to paste this back in here, or just copy it from me. Once that's done, save it up and restart your bot. Now if I just do slash ping again, pong, and it says what's the ping, if I click it, it'll say pong 121 ms. Now this doesn't look good because it says pong again, so I'll just do my ping is blah blah blah. Again, we're gonna restart the bot. We're just gonna click the button. You can also just click the button, and I'll just say my ping is 170 ms. So yeah, that was it with this tutorial. I hope it really helped you out a lot. If it did, make sure you can, subscribe so you really won't miss part 3 and all the upcoming parts I'm planning. I already have a part 3 and part 4 idea, so yeah, make sure to not miss those videos out because they are probably going to be pretty cool. So yeah, I think that was everything I wanted to say. If you have any questions, you can either write me on my main Discord, which is conradioguy #7523 right here, or not on my old one, please. I really don't check the DMs of this. I mean, I really don't get DMs, but you get the point. So no friend requests. So you get the point. There's like no one on this account, so I'll like never check the DMs. So just message me either on my main Discord account here. I'll also leave my Discord in the description, my Discord tag. Now I'm actually gonna make my own Discord server with my own Discord bot. I'm gonna try and host it 24/7. I'm gonna try and make it free. If not, it'll not be 24/7, but it'll almost be online like every time. So it'll be like online 20 hours a day, which is still really good. So yeah, that was it. Now you can also write me a comment if you don't have Discord or something. Just write in the YouTube comments. I see every single comment. Actually, like, I'm not kidding. I'm looking at every single comment I get. So write me a nice comment, write me a mean comment. I don't really care. Just write me some comments down below. It makes me happy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Peace.